Good morning, everybody. A warm welcome to all of you. I request everybody share our videos, like our channels, and subscribe our TV channels. One is Raghavi TV channel, Raghavi News, and another one is NETAJI TV channel. We both channels always, give the latest updates regarding political and also employment news. So we never compromise. Our two channels, staff will work for the latest information which is credible, and also we never ever focus on the sensational. We always focus on the truth. So I thankful to everybody who are supporting. So before starting, reading of English paper, I like to tell you, the assembly session was completed. Now everybody is busy in their own works, especially political leaders. If you observe before the election time, these politicians came to our villages. They held the meeting on the name of caste, on the name of religion, on the name of area, and others also. Now they never come back to our villages. They never return. Now they are enjoying opposition party and maybe whoever they are in the in the power of a place. They are together now. But now, why do we show our attitude in our villages? If you see some places, even brothers, sisters, neighbors are not talking each other because of politics. Somebody say that this family belongs to Congress, this family belongs to BJP, that family belongs to BRS. So what? The ultimate leaders, founders of the party, they are get together, they are enjoying, they are meeting each other, they are having meetings. But what happened to us? We are the same village people. Humanity is the first priority. Keep aside all the politics, because we are human beings. Help each other. It work out only through the talking, discussion, debate. Maybe someone may not accept our words. For example, I say, you may not like my words. You may not like my opinion. I may not like your opinion, but still we are human beings. Think in the direction. Let's start today. First paper, Sidharth, Telangana. This paper has highlighted first news is 26 combatants killed in Papua New Guinea. Police in New Guinea reported that a fierce gun battle erupted between rival tribes in Enga province on Sunday. This is about the other country. International news was disclosed. I address you with the words of Alexei, in which I really believe it's not a shame to do little. It's a shame to do nothing. It's a shame to let yourself be intimidated. The main thing that we can do for Alexei and ourselves is to keep fighting. This statement was given by the Yulia Navalnaya. Next one. Joseph Borrell, EU Foreign Policy Chief. The responsibility for the Navalny's death lies with Putin himself. But we can go down to the institutional structure of the penitentiary system in Russia to track down those involved. EU ministers will send a strong message of support to freedom fighters in Russia and honor Navalny memory. This is Abdullah NCP leader, Jammu Kashmir person made this statement. If I have to meet PM Modi of Union Home Minister Amit Shah, I will meet them during the day. Why should I meet them at night? What is the reason that he, Ghulam Nabi Azad, has thought of defaming Farooq Abdullah? Question mark. Setback for Sharad Pawar in Supreme Court. The Supreme Court upheld the Election Commission decision from February 7th, which designated Nationalist Congress Party as the official party name for the Sharad Pawar faction until further notice. Another one, no farmer, no food. Okay. Farmer reject government proposal on MSP. Say they will march towards the national capital peacefully tomorrow. Farmers participating in the Delhi Chalo agitation on Monday firmly rejected the centre's proposal regarding the procurement of pulses, maize and cotton at minimum support prices by government agencies for a 5-year period asserting that it did not align with the farmers' interest. They declared their intention to march towards the national capital on Wednesday. Addressing reporters at Punjab's border with Haryana, Kisan Mazdoor Morcha leader Sarwan Singh Pandar stated, "We urge the government to either address our concerns or dismantle the barricades and permit us to proceed peacefully to Delhi for protest." In the latest round of discussions between farmer representatives and a panel of 3 union ministers on Sunday, the proposal entailing the purchase of specified crops at MSP for 5 years was tabled. However, the Samyukta leading the farmers' agitation swiftly dismissed the proposition, contending that it aimed to divert and weaken their demand for MSP. They insisted on nothing less than the implementation of the C2 plus 50% formula for MSP as outlined in the Swaminathan Commission report. Later in the day, Jagjit Singh, representing SKM, PM ignoring farmers, says Karge. Another statement. Even I do not understand one thing. Why this agitation was participated by Haryana and Punjab only? This country has 28 states and 8 UTs. Total 36. What about South Indian representation? It is for farmers, right? Entire country. But only these 2 states having this concern, this problem. It must be discussed. What is the conspiracy behind it? Who are the hooligans? What is the real problem? It must be discussed before the nation. People should know that. Next. Kejriwal skips ED summons again. Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal did not appear before the Enforcement Directorate offices on Monday for questioning in connection with a money laundering case linked to the excise policy case. The Aam Aadmi Party has labelled the summons as illegal. The Aam Aadmi Party asserted that the ED should respect the legal process and await the court's decision rather than persistently issuing summonses to Kejriwal. This marks the 6th time Kejriwal has been summoned by the ED. Earlier this month, the agency sought intervention from a city court after Kejriwal failed to comply with multiple summonses. Cloud seeding, no solution to air pollution. Improving air quality in India requires long-term effort, says US scientist. Seeger, Mayor polls Supreme Court to scrutinize ballot papers. This is another news which was highlighted in the Shanarthi Telangana paper. Now let's see Telangana Today paper, People's Voice. Busy days for TSRTC ahead of Medaram Jatara. Grave constitutional crisis in Delhi, says Kejri. 26 combatants killed in New Guinea, tribal violence. Rights to discuss MSP proposal. Won't back out of demand for legal guarantee leaders. Just now we read this news in other paper. TS farmers in a fix as groundwater depletes. Average levels down to 7.72 MBGL in January this year, lowest in half a decade. Okay. You read out. Telangana water crisis has deepened as average groundwater levels plummeted to 7.72 meters below ground level. In January, the lowest in half a decade. Next. Mayor polls Supreme Court to scrutinize ballot papers, voicing its deep concern over horse trading. The Supreme Court said on Monday it will examine on Tuesday the ballot papers of the Chandigarh mayoral poll and video recording of the counting, saying instead of ordering fresh polls, it may consider declaration of results based on votes already cast. Power faction can use NCP Sharad Chandra Pawar name. Okay. Fresh group 1 notification out. 563 posts to be filled. Feb 23rd to March 14th, submission of online application. March 14th, deadline for receipt of online application. Next, preliminary test May or June, objective type. September, October, main examination, conventional type. Candidates who have already applied need to log in and reapply afresh. They need not pay any fee again. Exact date and time of preliminary and main examination will be released at the earliest. I read out, the Telangana State Public Service Commission on Monday issued a fresh group 1 notification to fill 563 posts across various government departments. The earlier notification, which was released by the BRS government in April 22 for the first time after separate statehood was achieved, stands cancelled. According to the new notification, applications have been invited online from qualified candidates through proforma application, which will be made available on website Feb 23rd to March 14th for various categories of post for Group 1 services. The new general recruitment notification issued by the state government stated candidates can start submitting their Group 1 applications from Feb 23 to March 14. The edit option for those who have submitted their applications will remain open from 10 a.m. on March 23rd to 5 p.m. on March 27th. The preliminary test objective type will be held between May and June, and the schedule for the main entrance examination convention type will be held between September and October this year. Those candidates who had applied earlier for Group 1 services in 22, which is now cancelled, need to log in and reapply for the notification afresh. Otherwise, their candidature will not be considered. For the notification further, they need not pay any fee again, as they have already paid previously. The submission of online applications is mandatory for all candidates, and the TSPSC has advised them to submit their applications much before the deadline. To avoid the possibility of disconnections, inability or failure to log into the TSPSC website, one-time registration OTR will not be considered as an application for any post under any circumstances, and candidates need to submit online applications for this notifications specifically. Applicants are advised to retain their mobile number and email registered in OTR for receiving OTP SMS for further communication. The notification stated the preliminary test objective will be held on OMR based offline mode, computer based recruitment test mode. The TSPSC reserves the right to conduct the preliminary test either in OMR based offline mode or CBRT mode. The preliminary test will be held in May, June, and the schedule will be notified. The schedule for the main examination, which will be held in September, October, will be notified too. Why I have read complete news? Because most of the unemployed are waiting for this news. They want complete information, latest updates. That's the reason I have read complete information for Group 1 notification. Now another news was Novella Trust history of British settlement. And also I like to remind you before I wind up the session, for Group 1 notification, I advise you, if you are really very much interested, you go for coaching, no problem, whether online or offline. But don't take coaching where you have number of people. You can select any institution which is having limited strength. And also I like to tell you a good offer for the unemployed and orphans and handicapped people. We are giving the coaching NETAJI Study Circle, Hyderabad, Dilsunagar. Only giving coaching for only 15 members, limited seats. We provide material, study hall, everything. So utilize this opportunity. We are starting the batch from day after tomorrow, new batch. You can take the admission, and also we are providing online courses. Only 500 rupees, 4,000 videos. You can just download Sri NETAJI Mobile app in Play Store. Just type it Sri NETAJI. If you have any doubt, you can comment below this video. And I request everybody, share the video and like the video. Subscribe our both the TV channels, Raghavi TV channel as well as NETAJI TV channel. Wish you all the best. Jai Hind.